like it'll work in my own stream. Thank you, Fable. Oh man, alright. It's the first 15 minutes nerves. First 15 minutes is, like with anything coming out of my mouth, that didn't make sense. Okay, well, alright, we're in it. Oh, okay. Give me a moment. I'm gonna help prep myself to get over the nerves of live streaming. One moment. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and those who know better. The stream status currently says poor, as in. So, I think it's just mirroring how we. Oh, now it says no data. That can't be good. That can't be good. Maybe it will resolve itself with no intervention. Probably not. But it's not impossible. Hello friends, the show must go on. How is the audio level? Is the music too loud? Am I too loud? Am I too quiet? Etc, etc. And also, whoever sends a message next will get a little bit of a surprise. They will be the first. I won't spoil it, but if you've noticed this new box here, right over here, with Ryan and Worm. Also, what are your display details? What a great question. What's that? Is that video bitrate? I don't know. Is that bitrate? Is that the same thing? Is that what you're asking? Because, I think... Oh! And look at it! It worked! It worked. Good. Oh, that works. Alright, I got one thing working. Mirroring typically has a lot of bugs. Is the stream completely lagging? Is it... It's off, it's dead. Let me attempt to do something about that. Maybe I could do this. Oh Lord. Okay. 20 minutes late now. That's incredible. Maybe I can do that. Will that improve things? Oh, son of a gun. Hello, music down or you up by like 20%. That is extremely helpful. Thank you so much. I will turn music down and me up. I can do both. As in screen sharing and display resolution. Oh, hello, team. What are the current, issues? Oh no, I need a quote-unquote obnoxious comp sci idiot right now. I desperately need one. I'm trying to, okay, lower the, Maybe I'll lower the bitrate, see if that does something. That feels like something that might do something. Is there an issue, or is YouTube simply telling me that there's an issue? Zoom in and music stops for dramatic. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Did that accomplish anything? Are there actually any streaming issues anymore? It keeps telling me that the stream status is that there's no data, that it's offline, which is not great. I can imagine there's a lot of buffering. I don't even know if anyone can hear me right now. Everyone who's here, give yourselves a pat on the back for being the originals, you know? Because I'm sure I'll figure this out eventually. But give yourselves a pat on the back for being here with it. Because okay. Oy, 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 oy. Receiving if I do, I'm just gonna have to start at some point. But that's enough. Go into your OS settings and look at your display configuration. My OS settings. Look at my display configuration. Ina, what is the issue you're trying to troubleshoot at the moment? Is it the lag? I personally don't have issues, but your avatar is animating very slow, if that makes sense. Yeah. I live in rural Europe in a castle, and my Wi-Fi is a hotspot. All of those things are true. And only half of them explain why I'm transmitting 0 kbps of data. Believe me, I've got my fair share of practice with 4 monitors. I have my laptop, and I've got it hooked up to my iPad as a second monitor. But I believe the issue is that it is not transmitting enough data to YouTube. You know what? I'll just troubleshoot it on the way, possibly. Or it oh Lord help me. Alright, I am stuck in a loop of trying to troubleshoot this, and I think I'm just gonna have to not. Oh no, that's the wrong one. My secrets. Excuse me. It looks as though you are mirroring, which causes major lag. Am I mirroring? Mirroring. I'm using OBS. Is that mirror? No. I sound like I know as much as I do right now, which is very little. I'm using OBS, and I get, does, if I stopped connecting to my iPad, would that, I suppose, well, actually, yeah, maybe it would. All right, let's try this. Actually, I might be mirroring to the iPad. Mirror or extend to iPad. So what would happen if I remove that? Disconnect. I have 2 network extenders. Linux is wild. Okay, disconnect extended display. Did that solve anything? Is it a problem that needs solving? Oh, that did solve it. Oh my god. Holy moly. All right. Well, jeepers creepers. Ina, you're a goddamn genius. Genus? No, you're a genius. I'm sure you have a genus, as all animals do, but you're a genius. Yamala says, I got a coffee and a chocolate donut ready for the shareholder meeting. Your avatar is now animating on time. Oh my god. A fucking round of applause to Ina. Oh my god. There is a downside to this. I can kind of choose one. I can either... Oh, wait. No, I can't. I can either see... Oh, Ina says, you would know by checking your OS display configuration. Now I understand what you mean by display configuration. Okay, now I understand. It's the thing in the settings that has the little plus button. It will show both monitors displaying the same thing. Yeah, exactly. That's what it was, and I just ripped the cord on that. Unfortunately now, I can kind of either see chat or present the slides at the same time. Or I can be laggy. So that's the choice. I am going to grab the shareholder bell. This is the first thing I'm going to do. Hearts of gold. Hearts of gold and souls with so much patience. My goodness gracious. I wish there was a way for me to... Okay, I can in fact do this. I'm going to rig this on the fly. Yes, okay, I can do it. I can do it. I know what to do. I know what to do. All right, we're back in it, baby. We're back in it. It only took fucking 30 minutes, but we're back in it. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Take you. You're going over here. Wonderful. Lovely. And then you. Oh shit, I can't switch it and have it at the same time. Well, that's not great. Okay. That's fine. I will accept the consequences of that. Alright. This is the only way I can figure out how to give the presentation and see chat at the same time. Oh, that's great. Okay. What is this song? I swear to God, it just was happy birthday to you. Okay, sorry. With an extended monitor, you can move around applets and windows between monitors. I think it was the second monitor that was making it lag so much. Okay. I hope that this troubleshooting is reflected in my next employee review. And apologies for the tardiness. It is happy birthday? I'm not crazy? Okay, hold on. Well, it's over now. Alright. Oh no. My chat's going again. Oh, sweet. Okay. Hello, sweet. that everything is working. And if it's not, someone's gonna have to let me know. This is a presentation by your loyal employee, Isabel. Thank you, Fable. It is an upgrade because bonuses came in. Music's a bit loud again. I can fix that, and everyone's gonna. Oh wait, no, I did the opposite way. Oh, I'm sorry. How's this? Nope, now it's too much. Okay. All right. Well, okay. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. Test, test. Test, test. Test. I can help troubleshooting display next time if you'd like. I would adore that, Ina. Thank you so much. As anyone can imagine, the multitasking involved in doing this and doing it publicly is extremely overwhelming. How is the music volume? Anyone let me know. Also, I did not dox myself. I do not live in this city. It's... where am I? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, it's... Instead of casual Fridays, we have casual Mondays here, and I think somebody swapped out the decaf coffee for full caffeine in the break room today. Those in attendance, this is a shareholder, not a shareholder vote, but a shareholder attendance. Those in attendance, please say aye and state your title and role. Thank you, Fable, for the update on the volume. I myself, I suppose I don't have a title yet, actually. I'm starting to realize that I think we might need a shareholder vote on that. Because I don't know what my title is. I know what my role is. My role is, TBH, loud music over everyone talking gives it the authentic shareholder feeling. And the inconsistency between having it too loud and too quiet will add to that as well. Oh, goodness gracious. I wonder how much lag there is. I wish I could see my own screen right now, but I cannot. I, from Fable, interdepartmental wandering rando reporting in. I'm so glad you haven't been fired yet, Fable. Oh, I forgot. And if you're new, simply feel free to declare nay and an intern will be with you shortly to assist. Everyone, grab some donuts. I want to say, yes, Yamaleth got a chocolate donut and a coffee. I'm sure there's enough for everyone to go around. We have the office cake in attendance. Being noted down. Ina's under a weighted blanket for the meeting. And as people shuffle in, they can feel free to announce themselves. As a reminder of what our overall goal is, as we spoke about in last week's meeting, we are focused on the completion of Lola's Arc. Now, what is Lola's Arc? Lola's Arc is one of the 3 strands that go into the braid of episode 1. Episode 1 of what? Episode 1 of Super Crypt, yes. What a large babushka doll to be fitting things inside of, but we have to start at the beginning. In the beginning for us, the lag is about 1 minute. That is so much lag. Oh God. Can I do anything about that? Can I do anything about that? Holy shit. Oh shit, wait. Can I do anything about that? Oh wait, I need to not. Wait, what is it? I'm just gonna. I know everyone's tired of having me troubleshoot things. Oh, I can finally see my screen for once. Oh, you're right. The lag is so much. Also, my mouth is moving so much. I think my mic is too loud. Oh goodness. Oh goodness me. Okay. Okay. We're in it. We're in it to win it. All right? The messier it gets, the more fun we're having, right? Right? Oh, shit. Okay. Where did it even go? Thank God for the fact that they censor all the sensitive information on that. We have an I, aspiring Lola VC, and gender also, IT. I'm very glad that you're here. Don't mind the leak in the roof. Somebody will get on that. Surely someone will get on that, and surely that's also the cause of all of our problems today. There's a leak in the roof of the boardroom, and unfortunately there's nothing I can do about that. But next time, we'll get someone in here to fix it. There's a bucket down right now. So anyway, that's our goal. If anyone has any questions. I have questions. I'm gonna continue. Progress of this week. Do I feel like I've taken 1 step forward and 5 steps back just within the 39 minutes of this live stream? Possibly, but we carry forward nonetheless. I made it this new presentation. And only 21 drawings left for Lola Scene 3. Psych! Between writing that and now, there are now 0 frames left, baby. I can't believe that there's a full minute of lag. That's gonna be so rough. I don't know if I can reset that in any possible way. See iPad. Oh, right. And then it's gonna be mirroring again, and then the frames are gonna drop again. Alright, we'll see that at the end. We'll see that at the end, because I've got something a little special at the end. Actually, it's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. We're gonna be doing some painting, so that'll be nice. I also made a list of tasks needed to be able to release Lola's arc, and I added them to a calendar on Miro. And I set several indoor fires so that I could change the thumbnail of a video, which was pointless and motivated solely by neurodivergent focus. It was fun though. That was nice. There's the fires. The repaired person will get on it shortly, says Yamaleth. They're just fighting the rats in the bathroom still. Oh, still! Wow. Still. We might have to think about redistributing funds to get another janitor in here. Speaking of, shareholder vote. There's a gas leak in the break room. Are you aware of this? Yay or nay? There is a gas leak in the break room. Are you aware of this? Yay or nay? And because of the long bit of latency, I think that the answers to this are probably going to come by the time that I'm like 5 slides in. So I will leave it at that and carry on. This is a frame, or I'm sorry, not a frame, a slide. Oh my god. I'm so deep into the animating that I call it a frame. It's 1:52 a.m. is what I began as I wrote this. I just noticed the YouTube banner has blood on it. I thought I fixed that. I added the blood a long time ago, but I swear I removed it. I swear I changed it back to the original banner. I would have checked and everything. Oh, we have a vote for yay! 1 vote for yay! I checked the Wayback Machine. It had no blood on May 23rd, and blood was added on May 29th. In June, there was still blood, so I must have just not changed it back. Tasks ahead. There's 2 columns here. This, column A, needs to happen before column B. Column A consists of casting, animation, and the title. Casting being the biggest chunk, ironically, and the thing that the reason it's the biggest chunk is because I've procrastinated it the most. We have a 2nd vote for yay! Yay is in the lead for, are you aware that there is a gas leak in the break room? I'm gonna take that as another yay. We have a yeah, and I died. Sad face with a bracket. Although that's very sad, it does still count as a yay! A vote for yay. And I believe that is the majority vote. The shareholder vote has declared yay for, there is a gas leak in the break room. Are you aware of it? Yay. We are aware of it. Ina is now a ghost under a blanket. Hopefully a sheet with 2 googly eyes on it. Casting is my nightmare. But then there's animation, which is less of a nightmare. We have the backgrounds, the last of the animation little fixes, and the timings in PP, which is the silly way of calling Premiere Pro, which is the stupid way of calling the bane of my existence. And then we have the title, which is not all that necessary, but how do I say? The best things in art are not necessary. So, I'm going to be building a miniature set and filming live action on the miniature set to be the title, like the title sequence, for Super Crip. And I would like to, with Lola's arc, to have her little shot of the title sequence. I see your little hearts, thank you so much. Just her shot in that title sequence, which consists of a pirate ship that I built, a miniature pirate ship that I built, and there's currently a mountain in my apartment, but it doesn't look like a mountain, it looks like a pile of trash, because it is a pile of trash, but once I get some papier-mâché on that bitch, it will be a mountain. I have already been made fun of by my friends for this quote-unquote mountain in my apartment, so I can't wait to get that over with. And then column B, this is the post-production. It's the audio, it's the finish, it's the things that require a kind of like locked or near locked video in order to continue with. So we have Foley, sound effects, audio mix, writing and recording the music. Ooh, excuse me. And then all of the kind of logistic stuff after that, like captioning, titles, descriptions, and I would really love to create an audio description. So on YouTube, apparently you can upload a secondary audio track. Usually it's for dubbing different languages on the same video, but I've seen it used in somewhat creative ways. There's a YouTuber who I adore named James Hoffman, who has 2 audio tracks, one with slurping and one without slurping when he's doing coffee tastings, because the slurping sound is very visceral, it's very guttural, and I figured that would be a good way to be able to have an audio description track on the same video. So that needs a script and to be recorded. as well, which is not my wheelhouse. That's definitely something that I'm like, oh, I would love to have that. Would I like to actually do the work to do it? No. Am I going to do it? Yeah. Oh, another shareholder vote. Trash peak. Oh, it literally is a peak. It's both peak and it's a peak. What kind of behind the scenes video would what kind of behind the scenes videos would you actually prefer to see? You know what? Next live stream, I am gonna make it up to all of you. I'm gonna be so fucking locked in. I'm gonna be so locked in. I'm going to really UCB the fuck out of the character that I'm presenting myself as, because I'm kind of like half and half, like, oh, I'm just myself, but then also I'm trying to be like, oh, this employee. I'm gonna lock the fuck in next time. I'm gonna make it up to you. And we're gonna have fun for the rest of this live stream as much as we possibly can. Next live stream, I promise to be locked in for you. Some options are vlogs, tutorials, lore explainer videos, music animatics, or insights for creatives, or something else. Like, in a magical world, if you could snap your fingers. I just realized as I snapped, it probably made my mouth go big. I can't see it, but I imagine it's funny. Okay. If you could snap your fingers and have one of these behind the scenes videos, what would you actually prefer to see? What are your ideas for it? So this is a shareholder vote. A shareholder vote. Oh my gosh! Boom, 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 boom. And a second shareholder vote. I am continuing on just because I know that there's latency. Are the scenes video? Oh my god. Are behind the scenes question? Shareholder vote. Hello, we're back. Can you tell that I forgot to eat lunch today? Okay, we have a vote for insights. As a fellow creative. All right, that's getting written down. Blooper reel. Oh my god! Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm skipping ahead, but. All right, we're getting it in. Oh god, where was I? Okay, we're back in it. Oh, now I need the chat again. Okay, and we're back. Blooper reel is. I've not even considered that, and you can't see the smile on my face, but it's a big stupid fucking smile. Vlogs and lore explainer videos sound super interesting. Okay, I'm writing that down too. Vlogs and lore explainer. Okay. Now that you've revealed to me, this deep intrinsic desire, now I have a contradicting trick question for you. None of those words made sense. It's fine. Are the behind the scenes videos a distraction from the real storytelling? Shareholder vote. This is gonna become Pavlovian at some point. Somebody's gonna ring a bell at some point in your life, like outside of this live stream, and you're gonna yell out the word yay and not realize why until after it's too late. As nice as it would be to have both, behind the scenes videos mean that the actual episodes come out slower. Sometimes editing takes a ridiculous amount of time and energy for me, but it's also a way to share the process and get some videos out there before the animation comes out. They are faster than the actual episodes, especially right now. Once there are casting, it really is the blockade. So if when casting is done, things hypothetically will speed up. That's kind of like a investment labor. But I think it is still technically faster, debatably, to, it depending on what it is, it's possibly faster that a Oh, I forgot to show you what the options are. The options are to vlog or to vlogant. It is a way to add different avenues of connection, to add different tasks to do, but it also makes me wonder if that time and energy would be better spent just getting more of the actual episodes out. Fable says, "Nah, I think they're good. I mean, it's showing how disability actually affects the show about disabilities. Like, it's kind of almost documentarian, which I think is awesome. Like, double rep." Ina says, "Not necessarily agree with Fable. I think they're good. I didn't even think about, and you know what, this is quintessential. I did not even think about showing how disability actually affects the show about disabilities. Like, that hasn't, like, the topics of a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, like the vlogs and like even the things that are more like talking about the process of creating things and creating art and all these and just like a production of anything, even that, I'm not even talking about disability, even though that is what is touching everything. It touches every single aspect of my life, obviously, right? And I think it is telling and ironic and like, what a, like, oh, this is what I've been preaching, so I need to listen to what it is that I'm saying, of like actually demonstrating that or like actually talking about it. Like, it's barely ever even talked about in depth. I was gonna say mentioned. It is mentioned a lot, but it's not. I've never actually done any videos that are talking about that combination of creating things while disabled, like the actual inability part, like the things that it touches. It's always like the aftermath types of things that I've kind of touched on, things that are more broad, about not spending too much time about what others think, because it doesn't describe the quality of your soul, like that kind of thing, which is a result of disability and how much weight and pressure that adds to how we appear to others, and things that other people would not understand without knowing us better. Like, for example, being late or not showing up, etc., etc. Like, which is ironic because that's what happened today, and I did not give myself a lot of grace with that. All right, we're in a my brain is going in a meta spiral in a way that's pleasant, not bad at all, and I'm laughing at myself. Yamala says, I don't think so. So many indie shows do something similar, and it will be good for other disabled people who want to make their own projects about the process is like. That makes me think, okay, so more, okay, actual process. Sorry about the quality. Again, next live stream I will be so locked in. I mean, to be clear, says Fable, I think they're awesome, but I also don't want anyone getting burnt out over it. Oh, we're too late for that now. Ina says the lag is around 2 minutes now. Woof. Oh, woof. Oh, that's rough. Oh, shit. All right, next live stream, locked in. So like that takes priority over everything else. Fable is 1,000% yes to Yami, and Yami says to vlog, but only if you wish. I'm on the oh, son of a gun. Oh, okay. Oh, son of a gun. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, I'm thinking quietly to myself, which I just realized is not a great live streaming activity. Thinking silently to oneself. Bonus, attempt to get help from an editor, yay or nay. I have a healthy amount of discomfort in underpaying or not paying people, even when they're excited to do it, which would be the only way at the moment to get an editor for things like that. Because actually the creating of like the video content or even like the scripts and stuff is pretty fast and easy for me in terms of behind the scenes content, but it's the editing that is like a slog. I do love doing it, but it takes forever. That is the thing that becomes the time sink, the energy sink. Okay. Thanks, past Isabella, for that. Problems ahead. I got a new problem, which is I need to learn how to live stream better. By that I mean like the technical stuff. Although the presentation stuff, you know what? I'm gonna stop dishing on myself and continue. Problems ahead. For the deadline of the end of the year, it is possibly too much work for one person. Like, and not by a huge amount. The amount of work that it is like 115% of what one person is capable of, you know? It's just slightly too much. And the deadline does have an actual external source to it, unfortunately. I can push it back a little bit, but for the most part, it's the end of the year. So I must practice delegation, which requires the practice of the following: letting go of control. Things don't have to be exactly as I imagine them in order for them to be wonderful. Trust that the interest and excitement of others is genuine and not a ruse or a facade. Vulnerability of asking for help over the ease of not doing so. And practice figuring out what and how to delegate, logistically speaking. And we're back at the brainstorming page. What you guys were saying was reminding me, or was making me think. I'm actually going to straight up. Oh, Hannah. Oh, wait. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Let me pull this up here. Hannah says, hi, Lola's #1 parasocial superfan here. Sorry I'm late. Security wouldn't let me in, and the vents were hard to navigate. Yeah, they're also still fighting some rats in the, I want to say the janitor's closet. I forgot where it was, so there's a lot going on. No worries. Also, no worries that you're late, because we also started about a half hour late, and as you can see, a lot of the live streaming stuff, including yes, broken, a little bit broken. Things are a little bit broken, myself included. And what I was doing right now was exiting out of that and writing down something that I believe Fable said. I'm gonna straight up copy paste this because it made me think of good things. No, I don't want to put a timer in. I don't want to put user in timeout. I would like to do the opposite of that, please. Oh my god, please. Oh, okay. I hate how publicly live streaming makes the smallest mistakes. Look. Did it do anything? Is it? Oh, it's in white. Okay, yeah, that's great. That's lovely. Okay. In black. Yep, I'm going with that. I'm going with that. All right, next slide. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Next slide. Progress for next week. Make a prop design for the chest. There is a chest, like a treasure chest, in Lola Scene 3, and I need to make a prop design for it. And also possibly for the next presentation, I might make some slides about the magic of Trulli, Ciociaria, and the Wizard's Curse on Matera, which are the things that have inspired the design for Witch Lola that not a lot of people know about, but they are real life things, and I just think they're so magical, which is obviously why her design is based off of that. But I thought I might share the history of where that comes from, like the literal history. It also occurred to me while I was writing it that the Ciociara, Witch Lola is a Ciociara, and she lives in a Trullo, and those are from two entirely different Italian provinces, which culturally speaking might as well be two different countries. One is from where my grandmother's from, one's from where my grandfather's from, and I'm just going to justify that as an artistic choice. Shout out to Patreon members in chat. Reminder that if you're on the Doodle and Easter eggs or Little Tree of the Month club tiers, then you get a doodle that goes at the end of YouTube videos to credit you. And there was instructions on how to claim that award, and I know that a lot of rewards get unclaimed, so it's just a reminder if that's something you want, it's available for you. Here's one for Becca, and here's one for Michelle and Rob. The final shareholder vote. I think the one after this is whether or not I need to be demoted. A self-demotion. Has shareholder value gone up, yay or nay? And now I believe there's a 2-minute lag, a 2-minute latency. I'm not gonna apologize again. I am holding it in. I'm holding the apology inside, bottling that up. Oh yes, instead I will say thank you. Thank you everyone who's here for the immense amount of patience. Immense amount of patience that it takes to sit through a live stream from somebody who was only live streamed maybe 3 times before. Number always goes up, yay! Oh, we have a big yay from Fable. Number goes up, we are making stonks. Yamaleth says she did look very more late medieval European for her witch design. Ooh! You can't see, so you can't tell if I'm lying or not. I've said it a couple of times, but I do live in a castle. And I'm not kidding, the reason that I live in a castle is because this is the cheapest rent I have ever experienced anywhere I have ever lived. The amount that I pay for rent is astonishingly low, and I even have a washing, like a washer dryer in here. We have a big yay from Yamaleth for did shareholder value go up? It went up. But the apartment I live in was built in the very end of the 1300s or the very beginning of the 1400s, and I'm pretty sure that where I am in would have been a kind of storage area. Like, it was not a living quarters, but I have a loft. I guess I'm mentioning this because your comment on late medieval European design made me very happy as I'm sitting in my late medieval European apartment. And yeah, her design is based on. Well, I guess I'll share this for next week. But oh, excuse me. Her design is based on the traditional, what we call like costume, like traditional costume, traditional dress of the Lazio region of Italy, which is south of Rome, where my grandmother is from, and it's wicked. I just love it so much. And they have these veils that are like these. The headdresses that they have are so funky looking, and it makes me very happy. Poem time. I will pause the music for poem time. Upon learning that some Korean War refugees used partially detonated napalm canisters as cooking fuel, by Franny Choi. If a partway bomb, if a half-paused hell, if a killing failed can feed, if a death sentence incomplete, if a horror flopped, if extinction unlocks its jaw, if what doesn't kill you makes you, if almost, if never, if the friction of did not succeed, if someone harnessed annihilation in service of a stew, if someone me-like can see disaster's refuse and think dinner, if they can gather reeds and soften them with the genius of unconsummated doom, if I can almost love the bomb that didn't burst, then if a war didn't end, if the war that didn't end helps me eat, if my swelling ends no hunger but my own, if my hunger ends not a thing. And that is the end of the poem. That was upon learning that some Korean War refugees use partially detonated napalm canisters as cooking fuel, by Franny Choi. Thank you. Okay, it's painting time. All right. I'm Lebanese and Romani. Hello. I have really rad headdresses. That makes me overjoyed. That sends me over the moon. Someone last time was talking about how they wanted to draw Lola in their traditional dress, and I don't know. I've never had sparkles, like a sparkler physically, shoved into my heart, but I feel like it would be a similar feeling. Okay, I'm going to now mirror my screen to the iPad. The thing is, this may cause even more lag than there already is. So, mental preparation for that. Okie dokie artichoke. Displays. Oh wait, do I even have to? Wait, maybe I don't even have to. Maybe I can just... Oh my god. God is real. Okay. All right. Oh my god. Okay. 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 You know what? I just figured out the solution that I needed about 30 minutes ago. That's okay. That's totally fine. Also, I'm going to... Oop, no, not you. I'm going to take chat. I'm gonna take this chat. No, please. Okay. Fuck it. And I'm going to add you here. Nice. Nice. Okay. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. I think we got it. Hannah said, being read poems from someone streaming from a castle is so modern fairy tale coded. Love it. Oh, where I live is absolutely a big burst of karma in the positive sense, and I am so thankful for it every single day. Every day. Actually, I can show you something cool. This is, would it be better if I moved this over, maybe? We'll find out. These are the frames for L1A, and this is this is the view from my bed. I'm not kidding. This is the view from my bed, with a lot more gore, but this is the view from my bed. I live in a loft, or like my bed is on a loft, so my view out, it feels like I sleep in a pizza oven every night, and maybe the stream did stop. I'm gonna double check. Oh wait, maybe it's back now. Is it back? I think. Did anyone else have trouble with the stream? Oh no, it just came back. Oh no, it was gone. Bastards. I wonder if what I was saying was cut off. What's the last thing anyone heard me say? Ah, shit. Ah, fuck. Ah, God. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I sent a message because there's a big amount of latency. Pizza oven, but from the stream dead. Okay. Cool beans. Resetting. I don't remember, but I also clinically have amnesia. The gas leak is not helping either, to be fair. The pizza oven's the last thing that was said. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I was saying, I was finally getting into a groove, which is hilarious. Oh, thank God, you can't see my password. Okay. I was saying that, I know that I keep saying this, but next live stream I'm going to be locked in, and that next live stream I'm going to be prepared mentally, physically, technologically. And instead of apologizing, I'm going to say thank you for being here when it was in its absolute pile of mess phase in things. Maybe it fixed the lag. Nope, probably not. That's just wishful thinking. So, I was also saying that I have some frames that I can show off. And then I'm gonna paint. I can be tech entity. Oh, goodness gracious. Sorry, I just zoned out for a second. Okay, I'm gonna show off this stuff. The castle got nervous and sabotaged the stream. The castle put up a moat. And the moat was made of whatever disrupts both electrical impulses in the brain and electrical impulses in my hotspot. So, these are some new frames. and I'm gonna be color blocking them today. I know I said I would do backgrounds, and I think I'm just gonna swap, and I was gonna color block next time. I think because I'm a bit frazzled, I'm going to swap those two. I'm just scrolling through to show some frames off. All right, now I'm gonna start on the easy part. Goodness gracious, and I'm sure there's a ton of lag. The first thing I have to do is pull up the colors, which I have a reference sheet for. I thought I had a reference sheet for. I don't. I think it's in one of these. No, not there. Are you? Is it here? No. All right. Here we go. Here's my reference sheet. So I'm just gonna paste that in. Here is our cream color. I'm going to, I don't think that I have, I'll call this Witch Lola. I'm gonna make the palette right here. So this cream color is for Ryan Gosling's main body, his little accent, and his beak. Okay, nice. Now I'm back in a territory of things that I know how to do. Streaming's not one of them. Not yet. Not yet. Yet. So, I'm going to be using a brush. This is a custom brush that I made. And I believe it's available for all patrons on Patreon. And then it's like $3, I think, on Patreon as well. Like if you want to just buy that individually. I don't know. I don't know. It is I basically use this brush perpetually for everything. A brush will not make you a better artist. The only thing that it will do is help with control on specific things. What I made this brush to do was to give me the most amount of control in the areas that I needed, which I'll explain what those areas were, with doing, the least amount of movement. So I am so, I would say lazy. I'll switch that word up. I'm so focused and like I don't want to do anything else that if I'm trying to fill in like this beak and the brush is too big or whatever, like I don't even want to do this motion. I don't even want to change the brush size. So I try to give it the most amount of kind of control just with pressure for what I need. So it mostly has an opacity change, but not shape. I do have a separate one for that, but I don't use this as much. I don't know if any of that made sense. All right, but you know what does make sense to me? This shit. This is what I do, you know. I might not know how to live stream, but I do know how to color. So right now I'm just blocking in colors. And honestly, there's not much more to say about that. It's just gonna be very chill. Oh, there he is. Wonder if his legs should be yellow. I'll get to that later. My brain is so dead. Fable says, it made sense, to me anyway, but I do art too, so I got no idea about everyone else. Everyone else can go fuck themselves. No, I'm kidding. I'm just gonna be doing some clipping masks. Do a big ol' shape just to fill in. See, I just did a big blob for that base color. And filling in the rest. It's like a coloring book, but I made the coloring book. Very nice. And something you might notice that I do a bit differently from other artists who you might have seen is I don't often use the lasso tool or the bucket tool. Which, like anything, has its pros and cons. I just realized that this is not a goose, this is a worm. And the worm has a different color palette. The worm is actually going to be in black and white, but that black and white still has values. I think this would be in clothing? Wait, character design. Oh god, okay, character design, okay. Oh, here we go. Maybe here? Yes, okay. These are the color sheets for characters. This one is the black and white. Do I have one for the worm? I don't. But I do have one for the jacket, and the worm is wearing this jacket. So, I'm just gonna color pick that. Color pick that. Those are the only two colors. Cool beans. I'm gonna go back. Fable says, Hannah says, there's much. Hannah says, the brush is so satisfying. I doodle sometimes digitally. That makes me happy, but nothing too major. That is major. Watching you draw, though, is really helpful for that creative itch. Oh, that is perfect. Ooh, that's not what I want to do. Hell yeah. That's so funny, because I watch other creatives for that same reason, and now to be in that position is... feels so weird and lovely. Fable says, I draw and animate in Krita, and the colorize tool is my best friend. Is the colorize tool, I have not used that program. What is the colorize tool? Is that like a bucket fill type thing, or is it like in Toon Boom Harmony? Like, I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to ask, but I think hopefully you are telepathically understanding my question about what that tool is and does. I'm going slower than usual because my brain is so full. My brain is so incredibly full. Oh, this is nice though. This is nice. Oops. It's playing the fucking happy birthday song again. Fable said, essentially it lets you just kind of scribble which colors go where. Oh, and then it kind of works like bucket, but I think it intuits where the boundary should be a lot better. That's like Toon Boom has that. That is too pale for a worm. Yeah, that feels about right. How pale should a worm be? That's fine. All right. Oh, and I just realized what that line is. Is that lovely? Toon Boom is, if anyone doesn't know, just as a, fun facts, I guess. Toon Boom is the colloquial name for harmony, which is a pretty industry standard or like common industry animation software. Yeah, it has that feature. Another feature that it has for its colors, which is really interesting, is that you color from a color palette, and then you can change the color within the color palette, and everything that's colored in that color will change with it. Yeah, Melissa's worm. There's no way to say that in a way that's as funny as how it looks when it's written out. Just saying it in a deep voice does not get at the intonation that comes naturally. Fable says, it also lets me color in a stand-in for transparency. So lets me be a bit more precise. Damn. I'm, by the way, I'm doing everything the hard way. Like, I was gonna say maybe this isn't a good way to show the process of how to do what I'm doing, but I think it is, mostly in the sense of what not to do. Procreate is not an animation software. And Procreate Dreams, I think I downloaded it once, but I think they had things like there was no, like, basic tools that didn't exist. I've just not heard great things about it, and it really wouldn't change anything anyway, because I'm kind of already using just normal Procreate. But everything I've done has been very backwards. Oop, son of a gun. Ina says, I sent you a network config details on Insta. Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna try. This may help with you. Oh my god! This is legit. Oh my god! Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm downloading these. This is, again, like how I said before, I'm practicing allowing help. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you so much, you know. That was incredibly, not just sweet, but also, like, very actionable, and I really appreciate that. The links and everything, or the yeah. Oops. Should this be this, actually? Oh, son of a bitch. How many times is a happy birthday song gonna play? Hold on. No, I want jazz. Jazz is better. But I'm gonna skip over happy birthday. All right. I'm thinking it looked better before. Let's do that. the worm, this is worm, and the way that worms name is spelled and pronounced. Do I know it off the top of my head? The last time that I spoke Korean was a long time ago. And when I named him, it was a long time ago. It was like, oops, son of a bitch. No, Wom. It was something dumb like that. No, that was Yom. I gotta find it. Wait, actually, I'm gonna find it right now. Just cause. Yes, excuse me. It was. How could I forget? Wom. And that was named by my ex-boyfriend. Who is Korean. Wait, did I color? Hold on, I just realized something. Oh no, there are little white, or like a trim on there. Okay, all right. Oh, there's also a logo. Okay. This jacket is, I would say, this jacket that the worm is wearing, nothing will ever in life ever be funnier to me than a worm wearing a coat. A worm without arms wearing a coat. Yeah, so those white bits are supposed to be there, and I'm going to do this. If anyone is joining in right now, I'm doing some color blocking and going real slow because I kind of had an overwhelming day even before I started live streaming. I forgot to eat, because of course, and just everything got a bit hectic from there. I thought it was a worm eating someone. Wait. Thought it was a worm eating someone. Where? In what way? Where's he eating? I'm trying to see it. Yeah, Melith, show me your vision. Show me your eyes. Like the worm was slurping the person's head. Oh, wait, like. Okay, I kind of see it. Like here, I'm assuming. Hopefully in context. Listen. I showed. Which frame was it? It was not. Well, it might as well have been this one. A frame like this to my mother the other day, and she actually might have been this frame, to be perfectly honest. And her first and only comment was that it looked phallic. And the problem is that I had already been thinking moments before about how both the worm and the goose are very phallically shaped and how they share camaraderie about that. But to hear it out of her mouth, no. I just got the little thought in my head of I can't wait oh my god. I can't wait to get better at this. I can't wait to get better at live streaming. You know, I don't know. I think fun is the closest word. I don't know if I like this coloring on. I don't know if I like this color. It's unshaded though. This is just, I got to go. Random spoons, but I hope you all have a great day. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good night. Goodbye. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your cutlery drawer gets replenished. Fables. Oh no, not mom. Oh, you're welcome, bye. I was trying to say bye and babe at the same time, and it came out as b. Okay. I can't wait to get better at this. I can't wait to get better at this. I'm not digging the. Is there another reference for Ryan in color? I don't know if there is. Is there? I okay. No, I don't think I have. No, I for sure haven't. What? Okay. No, it's entirely been in black and white. He's always been in black and white. Okay. Well, let's use a little bit of brain juice. Because I don't know how I feel about this yellow. I'd rather solve it now than after. What I'm gonna do is do a faux shading and see if that fixes anything. So what I'm doing is an overlay layer and painting in black and white. Yep, and I use my brush. Going with the largest size, which I actually have a big brush for. And I just get a global color in a dark and in a light. And then after that, I go in with a smaller brush and continue. This doesn't work as well on light colors because as you can see, I'm doing like a really dark, but on overlay, like that's the blackest black that I have. So there's a limitation to it, unfortunately, when the base color is so light, which makes me think that maybe I should artificially make it darker. My brain is off. But the one thing that does show me is that I do not like the yellow anymore now than before. Alright. What's the color of a goose beak? Okay, better. IMO, better. Kind of golden. He does look phallic. He looks so Yamla says, I forgot if this is ever addressed, but is Lola Italian? Judging by all the Italian culture influencing the project, I theorize they are. The Italian culture influencing the project is because I'm Italian, unfortunately. I don't know what Lola is. And this is a conversation that I've had with a few different people on the team. Because at the moment, basically, we are prioritizing voice actors who are people of color for Lola, and whatever their cultural connection is, if they have one, is Perfect Golden Shade is likely what we'll be ending up going with. It would have been a lot better to be more specific and early in that decision. This is the kind of cards that we have at the moment, and trying to do the best that we can with that. Which Lola is culturally... Ooh, Donna Mia. Speaking of, which Lola is culturally very Italian, and Pirate Lola, I believe we're going to keep with having Pirate Lola only speak French. I know nothing about French, the language, or anything like that, but I just think it would be really funny. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, and it's something that I would like, or I'm always open to hearing other people's thoughts on, because there is a line between there is a drive to represent or to have characters who are... Wait, let me backtrack. There are two opposing drives that we're trying to balance out in the best way. One is representation, and the other is not representing things that we are not a part of. So that is why, like, both of the writers on this project, myself and Hannah, are white, for example. And that's why whatever, if there was, we would want the voice actor to be bringing in their cultural connection. Yeah. I don't know if... Again, I never know if I make sense. I'm having a rough day mentally. All right, let's keep it going. Ooh, that direction is so yummier, better than the original yellow. Okay, that's a good sign. I'll send it again. Thank you for your answer. I wasn't 100% sure, since she does look very ambiguous when I first saw her. She does look very ambiguous. But I saw their witch design and was like, oh, is she Mediterranean? She could be. But that makes a lot of sense. I'm glad that it makes sense. It's something I want to do right by. And I think there needs to be more... when the voice actor gets cast, that's going to help a lot. That's going to help clear a lot of those questions. Somebody texted me, sorry. Oh, sorry. Now it's really dark. Okay, there's a discrepancy now. Here's what I'm gonna do. For the time being, I'm going to have the yellow on a different layer. That way I can go back and change it later when I have more brain cells to figure out the colors. But right now it's all about the shape and just getting it in there. So I'm gonna use this for now, which isn't perfect, but it's something. This is extremely random, or not very random, but I hope no one feels pressure to stay on the live stream for my own sake. I really, really do. If I was sitting here with 0 viewers, it would, as much as I absolutely adore your chat comments, I would be absolutely perfectly fine. So I hope no one is sticking around just to make me feel supported, because I already do. I really do. I hope this. I hope that the people who are sticking around because they enjoy the sound of soft jazz and tapping on an iPad. Fable says, nah, I've got this in the background while I try to hype myself up for a shot. Hell yeah. Wait, a shot? Oh, a shot, right. My brain went through like 40 different kinds of shots. At first, I was like, oh, a shot of like tequila. And then I was like, nah, that can't be it. And then it was like, oh, a shot, like a film shot. And then I was like, that can't be it. And then I remembered that we're all fucking chronically ill. Oh, my friend is calling me right now. I'm going to answer. Hold on, speakerphone. Hey, Rosella, you are on live stream right now.
Oh, are people listening to me?
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
3.
hello. Hi. Can I ask you something? I'm really embarrassed. I don't wanna
Do you want me to?
disturb you. No, I don't want to disturb you. I don't care if they listen to me.
Okay, yeah, if you don't care. They're saying hello.
Okay.
They're saying hi.
Okay. Ciao, hello.
Rosella.
I hope you're liking the streaming.
Rosella is Italian.
See, I'm Italian from Altamura.
You've
He's
just
a friend.
So what was your question, babe?
Yeah, I want to know.
Oh, what time the tea party is tomorrow?
At what time we have the tea party? Yeah, because I need to go to Bari for my thesis and for some books for my exam.
What time works best for you? Because I'm free all day.
So it's just to buy the tickets. I can come whenever, like it's okay for me. I just need to know the time for the tickets.
Okay.
Anyway, I was thinking to take the bus at 3:30, go home, take a shower, and then come to your house at around 4:30, 5.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Okay, is it good?
Yeah.
I don't know if Angela is okay with that. I think so. I don't know. She didn't respond, so
Okay.
I'll buy the ticket and then we'll see for tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
I'll leave
Bye,
you to your
amo.
work. Bye. Ti voglio bene. Ciao ciao, un bacio.
Un bacio. Okay. Ah, son of a bitch. All right. Let's make sure the audio's coming out of the right space. There we go. Okay, that should be good. Okay. Okay. I can hear your mouse clicking. Apologies. That's not the ASMR that you signed up for. Okay. Alrighty. And we're back. I think that the stream cut out because I was using data for the call, because the call was on WhatsApp, and it's on WhatsApp because we're in Italy. and people would go to war for that thing. Not actually. The less brain power, the worse the jokes get. That's fine. All right. Oh, this is the old yellow. I'm just gonna pop that. There we go. Nice. WhatsApp is the people's app. It's definitely the Italian people's app. All of my oops, son of a gun. There we go. Nice. And the worm. Oop. Yeah, I really gotta fix the color palette on Ryan Gosling. I didn't even realize that I didn't even have a color palette formed. I love the ASMR. The streams are so relaxing. It's like parallel play. I'm really glad that is the case. That's what I was hoping it would be, and I feel like this week's one has been understandable, or how do I say it? Like, as part of the process of figuring out how to do any of this stuff, it has been a bit of a mess today. But that is not forever. And as long as by the time we close we're having a good time, then I've done my job. So I think it's good. Parallel play is my favorite fucking thing. Alright. Do I have... I do, actually. I can go ahead and color Lola's, because I have Lola's palette if I can remember which one it is. Uh-oh, where are you? Is it? No, it's not that one. Hello? I swear I had a... Oh my god, it's this one. It's just so convoluted with so many colors. Oh, Fable did it! Yay! Oh, yay. Hell yeah. Applause in chat. Applause in chat for Fable for finally doing the thing. If I hear this jazz playlist play Happy Birthday one more time, I'm gonna find whoever made it and make it their last birthday, if you know what I'm talking about. Starting from the beginning. All right. Nice. Yamala said, I never knew the birthday song was jazz. Anything could be Chaz if you play it wrong enough. So yeah, next week we'll do backgrounds if I haven't finished them by then. Just occurred to me that she is missing a piece of her outfit. Should be like that. There we go. Yamala says, imagine like an old 1920s pub. Jazz is playing, and then it abruptly switches to Happy Birthday song every 3 seconds or so. Fable says, backgrounds are so much. I could not agree with you more, Fable. Let's see what I've only gotten 2 for Lola Scene 3. We have this grass, which I've been reusing as much as ungodly possible, and then this forest, which I am not happy with, actually, but I'm gonna live with it. Fable says, I've been trying to work on my background in perspective game this Arttober. Are you a masochist, Fable? Oh, that's really lovely. Fable says, no, I know. No need for elaboration. It's not reusing, it's just smart resourcing. And that is a boon at our company, at our studio. It's synergy. It's synergy. I'm going to show, I'm sure, Fable, that you don't need it, but just for anyone else watching, or just in general, Fable says, I can't have it holding me back, though. It's only torture at the beginning, right? And then when you're good at it, then it's not torture anymore, right? This is my favorite way to study it, is that I take a reference image from Pinterest or whatever, put it side by side, and recreate it. It's just master copies, but after recreating it, then I force myself to write down at least 3 things that I learned, because I know that it's not going to settle into my brain, and I'm not going to remember it for the future if I don't do this. So I've actually come back and relearned some of these things that I apparently had already learned when I did this, because just drawing it once, it would be, sometimes it gets through the brain, sometimes it doesn't. Do I have other ones on here? I feel like I'm missing a bunch. That's fine. Always forgetting where it is. Fable says, I've mostly been okay at backgrounds, except cities. I hate cities so much, but I've had a lot of problems unifying my style. Yeah. Oh, I would be so... Fave, I would love to see some of your art. I'm trying to figure out a way that I could see it. Is it weird to email me? No, that's kind of weird, right? I mean, it's not that weird. I'm trying to think of a more convenient way, though. I should really get a community Discord like people were talking about. Maybe I should get a community Discord. What's an easy way? I guess you could DM me on Instagram. I don't. You let me know what the most convenient. If you want to share, you don't have to. Of course, you don't have to. But if you'd like to share, oh, did the stream go down? No, we're good. Fable said, like for characters and stuff they interact with in the foreground, I usually do the whole inked, colored, all that process, but for backgrounds, I've been super textural. Ooh, secretly coming after me. Secretly coming after me. Fable said, I mean, I've already emailed before about the SFX stuff, which I'll have to get to. Lol, sorry. No, there's no rush. No rush at all. I just realized that you are the same person as that. But if you want help setting up a Discord, I could do the thing. Oh, it's so tempting. I'm trying to figure out if it's too early to do that. Like, I don't know. Is it like, then again, it's kind of like, well, it's always going to be too early until it happens. I'm thinking. I will definitely, I think if I do decide yes, I will definitely remember your offer. Thank you so much. I once again, I'm really practicing trying to allow people to help. Is that supposed to be like that? I don't think that's supposed to be like that. Fable said, I don't think so. It gives you extra time to work out the kinks first and add any features you want. That is extremely true. You know what? That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Because, like, let's say it was, quote unquote, like, too early. Like, what's the harm in it? Right? Is that supposed to be like that? I don't think it's supposed to be like that. Is this supposed to be like this? I'm so confused by what I've drawn. You know what? You're okay. I'm just gonna undo. It was fine before. Okay. What is this? Oh. What time is it? It's 8 p.m. Okay. I think that's. Oh, actually, I could do a lighter gray. This prop doesn't have. Actually, does it have a color? It might. Fable says, yeah, no prob. I found this project because of the voice acting ad. But this is just straight up a project I want to see as a fan and fellow creator. I'm like a happy volunteer. I've had more than one person with that, like, I would be happy to volunteer my time, and that is the thing that I'm practicing trying to accept. Yeah, practice is a good word for it. Fable said, not for any fault of the people asking, or for yourself. It's entirely, you know how it is. It's not a rare problem, or not a rare experience. Fable said, also asking for help is hard. Yeah, oh look, we got to it. It took me like a decade to get from terrible at it to like not a flaming dumpster fire. I'm somewhere in between. I'm in the learning how to let go of fear, like control, like like how I said in the como se llama? How I said in the shareholder meeting, it was even if something is not exactly as I imagined it, or like things even that are not exactly as I imagined it are still can still be absolutely wonderful. And yeah. What was I doing? I forgot. Oh yeah, we're doing this. Oh yeah, I was checking to see if there was a color. Okay, SC outfits. Haha, bada bing, bada boom, and I already had a color. Hell yeah, baby. Thank you, Past Isabella. Fable said, I'm a disabled creator too, so the fact that you're trying to create representation and affect the actual process of making the thing, that latter part is something I'm really proud of trying to accomplish, is inspiring. I want to see this because it gives me hope too. I'm looking for, silently because I'm looking for the words right now, sorry. And I have jazz playing in my ear, so it's kind of hard to find the words. It says, like, there's a website, right? Sorry, I just looked, as for asking for help, do you know about Henry David Thoreau? Like, isn't he a poet? Sorry, wait, back to the first thing that you said, Fable. It was, yeah, I built a website, right? And on it is like the, oh god, oh, what is this? Sorry, I'm so distracted. The screen. Oh, that's so freaky. Ooh, I kind of like it. Oh wait. Oh. Ooh. Okay, fascinating. Anyway, and you know, trying to describe it to people like, oh, why am I doing this? Blah blah blah. That's like the complete mission statement, and to hear it reflected back after such a long time of like it being completely hypothetical, and now to be like, oh no, it is real and it is actually doing what it was built for, right? It is crazy. It's kind of like building a flying machine and actually seeing it go. Yamala says, I agree. When I first came across the voice acting and read the synopsis, it gave and became enthralled. Fable said, Thoreau is possibly the most famous American philosopher and yes, poet, but the only reason he was able to do what he did was because he had help. I am not going to cry on stream. Not yet. There's going to be a time when I cry on stream. Today is not the day. I'm going to write down his name as a reminder to look it up. You feel free to tell me what you know if you'd like, but otherwise I will absolutely research. Yeah, Melissa says pain is temporary. You can't see the bottom, but it says, oh wait, you can see the bottom if I do this and then do this, haha, and then I do this, and then this. Pain is temporary, ghosts are forever. This is actually what I'm painting right now. That's what I'm painting right now, is the sweatshirt. Oh, please. The sweatshirt that Lola is holding, that's the design that's on it. And what does that mean? Yes? Fable said he got to chill in the woods because Ralph Waldo Emerson let him stay in a cabin on his land and just think. And his mom brought him donuts every week. That is my dream life. I say as I'm living in a castle. I'm living my past self's dream life. I'm living my current self's dream life. I'm having a complicated relationship with my dream life, but that's a dream life for sure. That gave him the opportunity to actually just do what he wanted. I might be... There is a similar opportunity that I have actually come into contact with. and I have not followed up on it yet because I did not feel deserving of it, and it has been dawning on me this past week that I should not let that. I should at least inquire. And this is you saying this is like a sign that is a good thing to do. Like, not just for myself, but for outside of myself as well. Yamaleth said, it's a common experience for us disabled people to feel like we're a burden when it comes to asking for help. Oh boy, yeah. And I feel like it's a common struggle we all face, especially in the creative space. It is definitely a double down. It's indie production, creativity, and disability. It's a triple whammy. But I'm very proud that I'm a pretty, like most of us, like all of us. I mean, practically all of us. I'm a very strong person. Fable, even when I don't want to be, another common experience. Emerson is my fave philosopher, says Fable, because of how he helped others. Oh. I'm paraphrasing, but he said something like, every great writer and philosopher starts out as a young person in a library. Yamlet says, Ghoster forever! Yami is 1,000,000,000% right! Ah! I'm screaming. This is my community, man. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, it's starting to flood in. I am so happy to see the community that I have helped build. Fable said, wow. Oh, wow. Okay, things are hitting me very hard. And Rowan says, oh, this is hitting hard already. Yeah, hi, Rowan. Me too. Fable said, the only reason I know any of this is because I was an English major. Props. And this was part of what I didn't sleep through in American Lit. That was a good thing to not sleep through. I'll be real, that was a good thing to not sleep through. Oh man, I've been thinking a lot over this past year, to be honest, about the idea that like art is, or the experience of art is what people put into it, and is not the thing itself. And the same can be said about the relationships with people. That a great masterpiece, or how do I, right, the way that I phrased it in a Patreon post from like, I don't know, a week ago or something like that, was that I've seen live streams on Twitch where they make like shit jokes, like literally like jokes about shit, and then have a TTS message that pops up being like, this, I just want to thank you for what you do. Like, I've been having a rough week and this has been the brightness in my day, right? And then there's also been like what we think of as masterpieces that have been reduced down to little more than like a facade. And it very much has to do with, or the thing that I've been thinking about is the connection that we get out of something is the connection that we build to it. And therefore, as the author of this project, that's not something that I can control, which is wonderful as much as it is kind of scary. It's a loss of control that is delightful if you look at it the right way. And both adds and releases pressure at the same time, once again, depending on how you look at it. And I'm rambling because the conclusion I'm coming to is that I am seeing the seedling of a community here, and I don't mean that in the empty sense. I really do mean there are people, and this is a space, and there are people sharing things in this space community, right? And it's better than I imagined, and I'm just feeling in awe of that. That was a really long way of saying y'all fucking cool. Rowan says, I like that perspective on Thoreau because I have heard people say that about him in a bad way. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. But you are so right. He is well respected and he needed help, and those aren't mutually exclusive. Ah! I'm not going to scream into the mic. I'm sorry about that. Oh, man. Fuck yeah, man. Oh. I'm hyped. See, it takes a while for me to get back to myself. I'm feeling slightly more like myself again. We started talking about poets, and I got myself back. Rowan says, all right, coloring in. Hannah, don't text and drive. I know they say that all press is good press, or the like, all press is good press, but if you die texting and driving because of this live stream, it's not gonna end well. This stupid fucking happy birthday song is back. Okay, hold up. It's because I started the playlist. Can I find a different jazz no copyright playlist? Yes, I can. Okay. And it was published 3 years ago, which I think is before AI music was a big thing. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Hopefully, it's not a bunch of AI music. Do I remember how my own character is drawn? No, never. Let's find out. Back to the... Nope, girl. You're wearing your jacket? Alright, what's under the jacket thing? Off. Okay, I can't find it, but I can find it here. Okay. Where's... Oh, base, there we go. Okay. Well, what are you? Alright, we'll group you. Okie dokie. Alright. Yellow, magenta. Alright. For anyone just joining, this is the end of a shareholder meeting. And if you're here, you're now a shareholder. So feel free to announce your title and role in chat if you desire to. So far, we've had a piece of cake that's been left in the back of the office fridge. We've had a hot and rich shareholder whose main job is to create a sense of doom. Things like that. Oxen says, I have a hard time finding lyricless music. I can confirm is not AI. It sucks. Yup. Fable says, why would we remember how characters are drawn? Why would we need models if we could do that, lol? Fair point. What was this supposed to be again? Oh shit, now I gotta check again. Rowan says, oh, I was just talking to a friend about how viable music careers are nowadays. And he believes future generations are only going to listen to AI music. I disagree. People like parasocialism too much. I am a... That's really funny. My first thoughts on that were like, I think the thing that's not going to go away is the desire to make it, you know? Like, okay, sorry, I'm checking my own damn, nope, this is not a good one to check. I'm checking my own damn frames to figure out what the fucking coloring is. That's too much blood. Goodbye, blood. Okay. Ah, it was a blue. Okay. Cool beans. Sorry. I was saying... Awesome hot take. That is so real. Yeah, that's the best take on AI music I think I've ever heard. Because we could talk about how, like, about it's like you're rushing to get to what? Joanna! Oh my god! Happy birthday, Joanna! It's Joanna's birthday today, by the way. Joanna said, "True, the ravers will not let go of DJ's AI music. Will have its limits." Happy birthday! I love you, baby. Joanna is my friend from real life. I mean, this is real life, but from physically, I've touched her in the flesh. Yeah, the thing that I've heard other people say that's I've also been thinking about a lot about is you're rushing to get to what you're creating AI music so you can get money so that you can have more time so that you can what? So that you can what? Make music? Okay, we're back at square one, right? Like, you know. I think humans are always going to search for humanity, but I'm preaching to the choir here. Happy birthday, baby. Yamalith says, also personally, I have to go by upload date, yeah, because any recent music, if it's not attached to a known musician, I can't guarantee if it's AI or not. Yeah. Fable said, honestly, a lot of times now, I find music by checking out soundtracks and other indie musicians I like. I've done audio stuff for a while, God bless. So I'm lucky enough to have met some really cool peeps. That's such a good feeling when something pops up on your playlist from somebody who you like met personally. Joanna said, "Oh my god, my live is so lagged. I didn't realize you shouted me out, so I was looking at the comments thinking someone had a birthday." Joanna, it's not just you. It's not just you. I am like 3 minutes behind in latency. I'm like 3 minutes behind in latency. That's so funny. You're like, oh my god, somebody shares their birthday with me? Oh shit, that's hysterical. You may notice that all of these colors look kind of trashed together. That's because we don't use these colors. Oh, bada bing, bada boom, luminosity. And then I throw up on the page a little bit. And then I set that to overlay. Oh, bada bing, bada boom. It's Lola now. Let's do that again. Joanna, are you at work? Don't dox yourself, but are you at work? Where is her fit? Wait, hold on. What is... Ah, okay. No, I don't know. We'll just fudge it. That's fine. Oh, I should have done this first. Alright. Now we'll go back. Fudge it up a little bit. What did I draw? What did I draw? Okay, I'm confused. Suppose... Yeah, that's good. Rowan said, I love making music regardless of any external benefits, but I've found having a day job to support your passions doesn't always work if you're disabled and use all your energy for the day job and burnout, etc. Rowan, you are speaking my language, which is a silly way to say, oh, sorry. I just read Joanna's, which is a silly way to say, yeah. Actually, that's kind of the the birth of this project, the birth of Supercrypt, is in exactly what you just talked about, because I don't have a day job right now. This is the only thing that I do. It does not make enough money. Like last year, I lived off of a life insurance payout. You know what I mean? Like, I'm figuring out. I'm figuring it out. I have a kind of whimsical faith that financially things are gonna work out, which I don't advise doing. don't do what I'm doing. I'm shaking your hand too. Joanna said, no, I took today off because working on your birthday is diabolical. It absolutely fucking is. Joanna said, my friend who works at corporate told me her company made everyone's birthday their personal holiday, and I have never wanted to join corporate more than in that moment. Well, here you are. Here at the boardroom, you are. Rowan said, too late. I already do the whimsical faith thing and my friends are concerned. All right. If we're in the hole, then we're in it together. That's so nice. Oxen said, don't have faith. Got it. That's correct. Not at this fucking studio. Not at this studio. Faith? We don't have the budget for faith. Oh, Christ on a cracker. All right. Oh, I forgot that thing again. There we go. And then I might as well just... Yeah. Cool beans. Oh, wait. No, I can't. I gotta... Alright. Oh, son of a gun. Yamala said, unfortunately, we will also have to cut some funding for the stale chocolate donuts. No! Due to our janitor recently perishing in the rat turf war, I knew he was weak. Oh, man. Fortunately, the gas leakage is safe. Oh, thank God. Thank God, some good news. Fuck. Oh. How am I supposed to work here without funding for stale chocolate donuts? Selfish janitor for dying in the rat turf war. Now we have to hire a new janitor. Oh, another thing to put on the list. Hold on, I'm writing that down in the presentation. It's working, right? Yeah, okay. Hire a new janitor. Last one died in the rat turf war. Find a way to save funding on stale chocolate donuts. Fundraiser? Question mark? Nice. Win rat turf war. There we go. Okay. Should be good. Fable said, side note, emailed some of the art stuff I've done over the past month. Nothing exceptional, but I've learned some cool stuff at least. I can't wait to see it. Thank you so much for sending that to me and for... I know that's a really vulnerable thing, so thank you so much. I really genuinely can't wait to see it. Yay! Oh, son of a gun. By the way, I did not go to school for this. Well, technically I did. I guess technically I did. I went to school for live action directing. And, what is that supposed to be? Is that... I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna color it in anyway. I went to school for live action directing, and then I have some disabilities that I had before, and then I had some that that came in after. I think that's her hand? Is that her hand? What color are you supposed to be? I don't know. Oxen says, could we hire snakes for the rats? They aren't union. Hire snakes to take care of the rats. Non-union. Perfect. Perfect. I'm glad that you mentioned that they aren't union. That was going to be my exact next question. I love that question, Oxen, as well. Rowan says, recently I wanted to make a webcomic to practice and get better at art, but gave up and published it as a web novel. Oop. I mean, how do I say? Even when something does not become what you had in your mind, how do I say? It's still an accomplishment, which I know that you already know. I'm just repeating it. I respect those who do more art. Oh, I had a thought about that and it completely left me. It is starting to get a little late over here. Fable said, lol, more of a page I just kind of dump everything on, but I'm super interested. Oh, the art page. Ooh. Amala said, we can also recruit a bunch of stray cats, okay, an opposing idea to the snakes, from under the local bridge. Only downside is we have to make a follow-up budget for fish as their pay. I thought it was going to say prey. Only downside is to make a follow-up budget for fish as their pay. Okay. You know, I'm thinking about the conversion rate, the market rate on fish. And you know, I think the market rate on fish has been pretty low, so maybe we can capitalize on that and therefore be able to hire this external labor paid in this different currency, and because of the exchange rate, actually get quite a good deal. It's actually not a bad idea, and I'm going to write it in the brainstorm. Or cats from under bridge, exchange rate on fish. Have someone research the exchange rate on fish and both possible budgets. Fable! Oh, incredible! Fable's already searched it. Oh, nope, never mind. Nope, wait, hold on. I thought I just read I searched and I thought it was gonna be about the exchange rate on fish. I'm so sorry. Oh, hold on, wait, I missed an entire conversation, that's why. Oh my god. It's nice to still hear the games. Morale. Oh yes, the morale boost from having cats around should also be factored in. Also, I gotta go to work. Have a wonderful day, Fable. Thank you so much for. I hope you had a good time here. Got another meeting to get to, and I'm already running late, but I had to do an injection, and I've had fun here. Listen, you have 2 meetings booked back to back. This shareholder meeting, which is, of course, extremely important. I'm sorry I was trying to answer the art page question. No, that's really funny. Now you're kidding. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful inferior meeting. I hope you enjoy your completely inferior meeting. Oh, was that supposed to be like that? Probably. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. Lovely. I'm Solopili, says Oxen. I kind of am experimenting with different platforms right now because I hate most of their CEOs. Oh, that's your okay. Oh my god. I I thought this was a I keep confusing myself between actual real life and lore. I thought you were it's like oh, I thought this was a lore joke. I'm so sorry. No, you're legitimately like yeah, like the deity. Oh. Oh, I did say it right. That was I did spend a full like 2 minutes just looking at it, thinking about how it should be pronounced, and I honestly I don't think I I really hope that if I say it again that I will say it correctly. Yay! I thought wow, yeah. The Hotel's username. That's incredible. What physical region is that from? Nahuatl languages are spoken in Mexico to most of Central America. Thank you so much for the answer to my question. In Mexico to most of Central America. I'm going to Google a map. Oh, yes, the Prince of Flowers and was a patron of queer people. It's Solo. Yes, I think so. I will look it up. Means monster, so my username means Prince of Monsters because we were often made monstrous, but I own it. That is so. Oh, I. Butterflies in the stomach. I love that. Like, I'm Nahua from El Salvador, and we speak a similar variant. That's cool! I care a lot about endangered languages, so this is cool. I also really care a lot about endangered languages. Yep, Central America. I'm so happy to be here. Nahuatl is actually the second most common language in Mexico. Wait, I'm looking this shit up, man. Oh yeah! Kin! Oh my god, I'm screaming! Oh, what joy! Oh man. Oh. I still don't know what this is. Is that a hand? Is it? I don't know. I think it might be a hand. I'm not totally sure. Is it? Okay, let me look at the. Okay, that told me nothing. Alright. Maybe. No, I think I know what it is. I think it is just a fold in the hoodie. Possibly? Well, it is now. It's a fold in the hoodie now. Yeah. Marginalized languages or any language has been suppressed by colonialism. Yeah. What was the original? Oh, like endangered languages, I think it was. All of the above. All of the above. I think it varies because, yeah, I was gonna say, some Nahuatl, Nawat, and I should really Google, or maybe somebody can tell me if I'm saying that correctly. Varieties are endangered, like Tabasco. Oh, and Tetelchingo, Nahuatl are endangered. Oh yeah, but then I'm assuming there's another variant that is because you mentioned that it's this one of them is the second most spoken in Mexico, right? Wait. Man, I love learning shit. Huasteca Nahuatl is the one that is very common. I have so many tabs up now. And it is only giving me results in Italian. Motherfucker. I don't have the brain power for that. Oh, wow. It's spoken by 350,000 people. From a cursory glance. That's so cool. I can't believe that both of you guys are here in the chat. That's so cool. That's where my family is from, the Huastec region. Oh. Yo. A good pronunciation for Nahuatl is Nahuatl. Nahuatl. Okay. The TL has a click sound that's hard to do. Nahuatl. No. Wait, I'm gonna look it up. Nahuatl. Like that? Hold on, I gotta buzz. Oh, wait, I just realized that you can hear what I'm hearing. Nahuatl. Wattle. Wat. I'll get it one day. Nahuatl. Okay. Especially when it's featured multiple times in a word. More stressed on the first A, but you actually got it. Nahuatl. Nahuatl. I'm sure this is not entertaining, me just saying the same word again. I'm so sorry. Maybe it is. Who knows? I don't know what y'all are into. Back in my country, so seeing other pronounced stuff is always a highlight for me. Oh, and this probably relates to. Oh wait, it's saying no. Okay, no, we're back. We're back. I don't know if that last thing that I said got cut off. I hope that it didn't. But I was reading your last lesson, last message, Yami, and was getting very hyped about it. That must be why you were doing a crossword, right? Because you said that you were doing a crossword in Nahuatl. Whatchamacallit? I did in my enthusiasm from this comes from yeah, Nahuatl. Now what? Whatchamacallit? My enthusiasm from this comes from I in my like sophomore year of college, which is quite a while now ago now. Um, I got really hyper focused on a paper that I had to do, and it was like a midterm paper, and I ended up turning it in at the end of the year because I was still writing it, like doing more research, writing more, blah blah blah, and the professor let me turn it in like really really late, and it ended up being like 30 pages, something like that. And it was about the Moana movie, which in hindsight I've just realized I don't even necessarily technically have interest in it as a movie, but it was about the Moana movie, like the Disney movie Moana, but specifically about the appropriation, right? But specifically, even more still, about through the lens of its soundtrack, and more specifically, even still, about language. And a big chunk of that essay was about language revival in especially New Zealand or Aotearoa, with Te Reo. For the indigenous language there is Te Reo Māori. And how there is this, if I play this song, is this gonna get copyright strike? Okay, it might get copyright strike, so I might not do it. But there's a song called Poi E that's spelled Poi space E. And it's this 1980s, like, honestly, like, banger that was that's entirely in Te Reo. I'm just reciting parts of my essay now, and I'm not going to do that because it will take me forever. I just realized I'm getting off on a tangent. The point of what I'm trying to say is that it was really fascinating to explore language revitalization, post-colonial language revitalization, and how much it is entwined with both music, lots and lots of music, and with youth culture, and children, but a lot of youth culture and music as like the tools to increase the population of language speakers for a language. That's my TED Talk for today. Apologies. Nah, this is cool. That's right. If this is a community based on what I do, then y'all are all fucking nerds. So I guess I shouldn't worry so much. Okay. I'm gonna do these last 3 frames, and then I'm going to call it a night. It's also showcasing how diverse the world actually is, because even in Europe, there are a lot of different regional languages that are near extinction, but are also getting revitalized. Oh, baby, you've just touched on another special interest of mine. So I will not say, I'm trying not to reveal where I live as much as I can. I live in a rural town in the south of Italy, and Italy is especially not, I wouldn't say known for. Oh my gosh, you speak some Irish. Wait, isn't it Osquelica? I forgot how to pronounce that. Osquelica. Um, that's sick. Um, Italy. No one ever fucking leaves their hometown. Listen. uh, no one ever fucking leaves their hometown. And Italy was only unified into a single country in like the 1850s, 1860s, something like that. So the township identity is a lot stronger, or I was gonna say than the national identity, but that's another topic. That's a anyway. But the point of what I'm trying to say is that there's a dialect in the town where I live, and where I live is where my family is originally from. I did not grow up here or anything like that. In fact, I struggled to even speak Italian, and then when I got here and I was like, oh yeah, like I'm so proud of myself. I finally like picked up more Italian. Like I'm totally here. And then people immediately started talking to me in dialect, and I was like, excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? And let me tell you guys, this is how you say boy in Italian. Ragazzo, ragazzo. This is how you say boy in the dialect here. Voglio. Girl, what? Girl, what? How you say girl, ragazza. How you say it in dialect. Wolniad. What the fuck is that? What is that? That's not a dialect. What is that? What is that? And the thing is that if I take my car, I don't have a car. If I stole a car and I drove 30 minutes, less than that, 15 minutes to the town next over, they have an entirely different accent and different words and dialect. Mannaggia la miseria. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Mix and mingle people. What the... My outrage is feigned for the joke of it, but it is incredible. I could teach you guys some dialect words if you want. Dialects are so insane. Affectionate, absolutely. Oh, I could teach you curse words. Yes. Okay. And you know what, Yami, if you're still here, and you would like to teach us some words in Nahuatl or in Nahuatl, please feel free to do so. I will teach you. What's a good one? I don't want to go for the. Oh shit. Yami says, I think that's so cool. A similar situation is present in Nahuatl, where some variants use completely different words, so I had to pick up more than one dialect. Yeah. That's the... before, you know, shit got... I'm trying to use words to describe globalization and colonization and trade and everything that has happened in defining our culture and language and barriers and stuff. But before any of that shit, like, I'm absolutely shocked to learn at how small, like regionally speaking, language is. You know, like how unstandardized, how like town to town it is. You know, like 'cause yeah. Gaelica has 3 main dialects, says Rowan, that are geographically separated because of locations, areas that speak it frequently. Is this like they're islands, right? It's like I think oh, that's so cool. So colonialism has made them have less contact with each other. I love learning shit. Oh, Yami's got a word. This is how you say talking birds. There's a word for talking birds. Would you give us a phonetic spelling for that, Yami? Cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha. Think of the Aran Islands. I think I am thinking of the Aran Islands. Ulster Gaelic is pretty different, right? Is this a shareholder meeting or is this a classroom, baby? Original Ulster, Connacht, and Munster. Cheese. I would fucking kill for some Munster cheese right now, man. There's no American cheese here, man. There's American cheese. There's like cheddar. But there's no, like, I have been on the hunt for quesadilla for like 2 years. Cha-cha-cha. The macron is a stressed double vowel. The colon is a glottal stop. I wish I know what a glottal stop is, so but I don't know if I could cha 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 cha. Did I do it? Cha cha cha. I was gonna teach some curse words in this. We'll call it barese. Pretty close for first time. Any tips I would love. And this is for a talking bird. Wait, is it like a bird who is speaking like language, or is it like this is a specific bird that like makes sounds a lot? Is this literally a talking bird? Oh, that's supposed to be like that. All right. Well, wait, or is it? What the hell are you? Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting, Yami. Says Oxen. I wonder if that has anything to do with the name for the famously loud bird, the chachalak. Yeah, probably. Very related. I love that. Oh shit! I keep getting sidetracked. I was gonna. The only thing that's coming to mind is like a really bad word. It's like tremaun. Tremaun. I also like. Well, that's not okay. What's okay? Danatka is a good one. That means damn. I'm gonna pick one and teach it. I'm looking up my. Oh yeah, I know. Opachung the Mumt. That's totally what I should teach. I don't think that I can get I don't think I can get demonetized. I mean, I'm not monetized to start with, but I don't think I can get demonetized for words that aren't even in the YouTube dictionary. So let's find my. Oh, yeah, okay. Danatka. Okay. Kitemort. That's what I should say. Okay. I got one for you. Can I chat in my own chat? Let's find out. All right. Kitemort. Pronounced Keet a Kite mort. And that means curse your dead relatives. But it also kind of means like, damn. Or that your friend is very insightful. I don't make the rules, man. Your friend is really insightful. Like you say it to a friend. You're like, kite mort. You know, like, your friend's very insightful. And that is your dialect lesson of the day. You're all honorary Italians today. And every day. Excuse me. Okay. I just realized why I'm not getting through frames. It's because I'm talking. A very productive board meeting. Oops. What is that supposed to be? Is that... Oh, I'm coloring you in that now. What are you supposed to be? Are you... Oh, is that an ear? I think it's an ear. Is it an ear? No, I think it's a... I think it's a curl. I think it's a hair curl. I don't know. I think that's hair. That's hair. Alright, last frame. That's an ear. Wait, that's definitely an ear. Okay. We'll find out. Yeah, me said, I remembered reading how pizzas were originally like stuffed round bread. Which we also have that we call kukumutsun. Nowadays, people say pupusa, which comes with tomato sauce as well. That's really fascinating. I think, okay, that's interesting. Stuffed round bread. From what I know of the history of pizzas, which I guess not ironically, it makes sense. I'm in Italy right now. From what I know, the history of pizza that I know is actually really fascinating, but for a different reason. I don't know about stuffed round bread. We don't have a lot of stuffed breads in general, but also that's very cool. I'm gonna Google kukumutsu now. I want to see what that looked like. I want to see what it looks like. Damn. Oh, I'm very hungry right now. That looks really good. If there's one thing that unites us all of humanity, it's bread. Oh man, I want to say something that will absolutely dox where I am. Where I live. Oh, okay. Nope. I live in a place where bread is very important. No, I can't. I'm not gonna dox myself. Even if I'm not gonna live here forever. And even if it's very unlikely that anyone will come and find me. I'm not gonna dox myself. Okay. Yes, the thing that I know, or that I've heard of from the history of pizza, and always grain of salt when it's coming off the top of my head. But Hannah says, I'm back home now. Was that a red? Oh, was that a red light? Okay, that's fair. that's I'm glad. But I'm eating all this intellectual stimulation up like a snack. Once again, I'm very hungry. So, yeah, that makes me really. I'm really glad that this is the space for it. I'm really, really glad. It's all the poetry reading. No, I'm kidding. I was gonna say that, yeah, the history of pizza. So, okay, like we were talking about before, that Italy is very much eating it up like bread. Yeah, absolutely. Italy is very divided by its townships, by its provinces, by its regions. I keep hesitating to say that there's not national identity because of a little thing that happened in World War II, which obviously has a lot to do with national identity. But in a okay, so I'm thinking even then, the township. I wonder. Calzone, yes, calzone. Ironically, if you ask somebody for a calzone over here, like I've not seen any calzones over here, but what we do have is we have panzerotti, and those are mostly fried, but they can also be baked, which is just a calzone. So I think maybe that's the way that we talk about them. Calzones. Now I want a calzone. Actually, it's not too late for a calzone. Everyone eats so fucking late over here that 9 p.m. things are starting to open. Hell yeah, man. Maybe I'll get a fucking calzone. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted. There's a lot of provincial identity culturally in Italy. And so Naples had invented the pizza, right? Napolitana pizza, right? And then a lot of, hold on, oh yeah, we're good. And then you have a huge wave of immigration from Italy to the US. And to be totally frank, pretty much everything famous about Italy comes from the US. Like, the reason why anything has been spread around, like famous and stuff like that, is from Italian American, like a lot of it at least. Obviously not all of it. And sorry, one second. And so Naples got the pizza, and then a bunch of Napolitan, they go to the US, right? And then the Italians, they make pizza places, right? They make oh, I'm so distracted. Sorry. The Italians, the Napolitanos, they go from Naples to the U.S. They bring with them their pizza. They start opening up pizza restaurants, right? The Americans, they start eating the pizza, especially during like the, it's a pie, a pizza pie that can feed like your whole family for, classic, like, how do you say, like nuclear family type meal, right? So pizza becomes pretty popular. And then something else becomes popular, and that is tourism to Italy. Tourism to Italy becomes really popular in the, I want to say the 50s and 60s. Like, I'm thinking like Audrey Hepburn in like Roman Holiday type, like it's Frank Sinatra. I don't remember what year that is. Wow, huge grain of salt for what I'm saying right now. The point is that Italy becomes a tourist destination. But the thing about Italy is that there is a big north-south divide, including like financially, culturally, etc. And no one ever fucking goes south. Like, the tour is always Milan, Venice, Florence, Rome, and sometimes Naples. But they never come to actually this area that I live in, ironically, which is kind of nice. There's less tourism here, but I was saying that. Sorry, I'm really not good at multitasking. Maybe I should stop multitasking. Okay, I've stopped multitasking. And my AirPod just died, so that's a sign to stop. I will. Great. Oh, no. All right. 2 more things, and then the stream will be over. Sorry, God. Okay, this is my mental sign that I need to really. What was I talking about? Wow. Okay. I will get better at live streaming. Today's not that day, but it will happen. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the journey. I love the multicolor shading. Thank you so much. I also didn't read. Rowan said the town near the college I went to used to have a 24/7 calzone place, but during the pandemic it closed down. I was so sad. That's a fucking tragedy. Shit. The multicolor shading. Thank you. This is specifically the process for Lola. So she's got her base colors, pan colors. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. Actually, they are exactly. Me too, baby. Me too. There we go. That's the end of that. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious me. Okay. So, I should probably go. Me too. But this is fun. So I put notifications on. Thank you. Bye. Good luck with your work. Thank you so much. You're not missing anything, though. The stream's gonna end in, 2 minutes. In fact, there we go. Oh, wait. I can do... Haha, sweet. No! No! Melon, no! That is so tragic. No! I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I'm crying. Oh my god. I'm so sorry to laugh at your misfortune. That's so fucking funny. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I should go rest. Yeah, you can. I guess you could always watch the YouTube live. It comes off. Your avatar's mouth dropped off the grid. Oh, if I try to pull my face away from the computer when when I'm being really loud because. Okay, headphone warning in 3, 2, 1. If I get really loud, my true form is revealed, and no one can know about my true form. I pulled up like Jefferson talking about some "what did I miss?" That made my night. That was good. I'm very sorry, Mela. I hope that you have a nice time doing a crossword. I usually do my crosswords from the New Yorker magazine crossword, just because I like their app for it, like their online app for it, if that helps at all. I'll be here next time, trust. There's no pressure. There's no pressure at all. I'm really glad to hear that this is something that you look forward to. There were a lot of. We still need to hunt down last week's author of the lie detector test. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I've got his address. I've got it. I'm clipping this moment to come back and laugh again. Oh my god. I'm weeping. Oh, fuck the history of pizza. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Oh, it was just about how American tourists were coming back to Italy as tourists and going, hey, I want a pizza. I want to try the real, authentic Italian pizza. And people in Venice were like, what the fuck is a pizza? And so they started making pizza, and it was bad pizza. And to this day, some of the worst fucking pizza that you can get is in Italy. The best pizza in the world is also in Italy, but some of the worst pizza in the world is also in Italy. Oh my god, that was a great thing to leave it off on. So I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much, shareholders, for coming to the meeting. And I will. Italy holds both in equilibrium, and that's the thing. The reason the world has become so upside down is because the hands holding the pizza equilibrium, they are starting to shake. Thank you for the meeting. You're welcome. Or really, thank you for the meeting. This shit would not be half as interesting without without you guys. Okay. Next week I will lock in, and it will be better than this week. Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna eat. Goodbye.